Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Vaughn B, and today's Wednesday video is about the leaks from the Superman movie that's about to come out. And yeah, they're a little crazy. So let's get into this. There are two articles, both of which are on Cosmic Book News. So let's get into the first one, and then there's like not a response, but more information, I guess. So, all right. Superman plot leak. James Gunn makes online trolls Superman's new kryptonite. I have no idea why they keep doing this. The online trolls are basically your customer base, and they're not trolls. They just want a good product. They want a Superman movie without woke stuff in it, and you guys refuse to give that to them. So when they complain about it, you call them a troll, which is not very good with getting people to actually come out and pay you money. But hey, let's see how it works out. All right. James Gunn revenge on the internet. A bizarre rumored plot for James Gunn's Superman has surfaced online, which claims the Man of Steel gets dragged into the world of cancel culture. Superman is not a modern, you shouldn't do modern takes on Superman. Superman is the kind of character that is timeless, that if you do it properly, you can still watch the movie 20 years from now. It's like the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve. The plot and all that stuff is a typical bad guy, good guy type of plot that could work in any decade. So when you modernize it by doing this kind of stuff, who knows what social media cancellation, if that's even a thing in 10 years. In leak, okay. In leak, it's claimed that James Gunn sets up Superman to be battered by social media hate, which apparently makes the Man of Steel feel sad. Right. No, we're not joking. It's further claimed that James Gunn uses super shit hashtag. I swear that dude is older than me, and he acts like he's 10. Hashtag in the movie which trends and damages Superman's image. He is from Kansas. He is a farm boy. He will probably not really care about online dudes' viewpoint of him because he knows that he is doing the right thing. So therefore, people giving you stuff when you know that you're doing the right thing, it doesn't bother you nearly as much as you would think. This is more of making him a Gen Z millennial type who lets online folks bother him. That's not Superman. So it just doesn't really bode well for the movie. And the real twist, Lex Luthor's behind it all, of course, using an army of mutant monkeys and keyboards to flood and troll the internet and tear Superman down. I don't understand why you need mutant monkeys to do this. You can just use AI or bots, would accomplish the same thing, and that's basically what they do nowadays. So I don't know why. I guess this is an attempt to pay homage to the quirkiness of Superman stories in the past. Because if you go back and look at some of that stuff, yeah, it's actually a trip. He was crazy sexist, really, but against the time period, and but all right. So Nerdrotic had a comment on it and said that the rumors were true. So I don't know how accurate that is. Like anything else, we'll find out when the movie comes out. So what does the rumor say? The rumor comes via my Time to Shine Hello account on X. Worth the mention is that Gunn has shot down some of the account's previous claims. They have had other things that came out that Gunn shot down, but were actually true. So again, we'll see when the movie comes out. In the movie, Superman is frustrated by social media backlash. Why would he? Again, he's not a city boy. He's a rural dude. But I don't know how much rural folks have changed over the years. So maybe it would bother him because he's in his 20s. So, with the hashtag super shite being mentioned several times is really getting under his skin. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor interdimensional world, in Lex's interdimensional world, hundreds of mutant monkeys are shown to be typing furiously at keyboards, flooding social media with hate against Superman. As of Monday morning, James Gunn hasn't shot down a rumor on Threads. He uses Threads. Wow. Okay. He's been much less active on social media regarding responding to fans, but Gunn did shoot down the recent speculation that Garrett Dillahunt was playing DCU's Green Arrow. My opinion, I can see the rumor being true. If it is true, it is Gunn in response to how he was canceled at Disney and Marvel Studios over his tweets from years ago, which, interestingly enough, seem to be resurfacing online from the Snyder cult trolls. I gotta love the internet. If you watch Gunn's Creature Commandos, he did something similar by having Cersei's army be made of incels. There is, again, the dude is older than I am. He acts like he's 10. You got canceled because you made a bunch of inappropriate, I guess, to certain folks. Like, it's not the kind of jokes that I would have made, but Disney kind of panicked and tossed you out, at least until the hubbub went away, and then they brought you back. So if you still heard about that, you're not a 10-year-old. You just get over it. All right. His character name Incel Son. The male characters are simps. The cops are the bad guys. Things of that nature. So Gunn, including an army of troll monkeys, is obviously metaphor for what happened to him back in 2018, 7 years ago, when Disney fired him over conservatives discovering his tweet from 10 or so years ago. So what Gunn is doing is like he did with Creature Commanders, using Superman to get back at everyone. And it just says that he rehired Gunn, he finished the Guardians of the Galaxy, and yada, yada, yada. So the other article, James Gunn Superman leak angers fans, but joke said to be something fantastic. Reactions are pouring in about the recent leaks around the James Gunn Superman movie, and they aren't good. But fans are taking it out of context before even seeing the film. And it comes out fairly quickly, so we'll see what happens. The leak is now said to be legit. Okay. Oh, it just reiterates it. While the reaction has been good because it's not like James Gunn will be sending the message as he did with Creature Commandos. Regardless to what side of the political spectrum you're on, I think we all can agree that when the agenda comes ahead of story, the story suffers. Yes. And why Hollywood has not actually gotten that into their head yet is beyond me. The leak sounds like James Gunn has a vendetta, trying to settle a score from 7 years ago when he was fired by Disney. It seems he's using Superman as a personal weapon to get back at conservatives, which is kind of silly because at the point that we're at, folks on that side of the spectrum just don't go see the crap. So the only people who are going to see this are less than half the country, less than half, depending on where it's at. And I don't know what that's supposed to accomplish. So you're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to get back at the judge, I guess, which is crazy. Trying to settle a score. Gunn did something similar in Creature Commandos. Okay. Which made zero sense in the context of the story. He just put them in to stick it to a certain fan base. There's no doubt about that. And given how I don't really hear people talking about Creature Commandos, again, those people who you are trying to get back at aren't going to watch it. So it's like insulting someone in a language that they don't know. They have no idea what you're saying, so it's not much of an insult. Now with Superman, a property far more well-known in DC animated show no one watched, Gunn seems to be doubling down on another agenda-driven plot that makes zero sense. Oh, Lex Luthor need a army of mutant trolls? He could have just used bots, which it actually exists. Ironically, Zack Snyder has been accused of using bots, and now Snyder Trolls are the ones up in arms over Gunn taking over DC. Best joke of the movie, however, just maybe we are taking it out of context. According to ex-user Viewer Anon, who is known for a few scoops here and there, and it's supposed to be a big joke. Guys, a super shit thing. Don't look it up. Don't look it up if you don't already know. It's one of the best jokes in the movie. Even people who didn't like it have pointed to the punchline as something fantastic. Wait for the movie to come out. I posted my reaction on Facebook. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I have said that, and from what I'm told by people who are working on it, Superman is good. However, I am not finding the above link to be funny at all. Honestly, I think it is dumb as AF, and I'm tired of all the BS. It's been going on for years, and it's ruined everything. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I will be glad when this time period is over with, where all these adult children learn how to act like actual adults, instead of just like, if someone doesn't like your stuff, fine. They're allowed to talk back. They're allowed to talk about it. They're allowed to say whatever they want. That does not make them trolls. If you're looking for everyone to just kiss your butt all the time, that's not gonna happen. So I hate to break it to you, and you figure out there being 50 years or so on the planet, you would have, like James Gunn would have figured that out by now. I don't know. I'm gonna see the movie. Hopefully it's good. Just like Fantastic Four. Hopefully that's good as well, but this is Hollywood, so you never know. So please like, share, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And my name is Von B, and I am out. Later.